Yo, how's it going? Since the release of Bloodrend, I've been wondering, what's the best attunement that can combo with it? And well, we have dual attunement talents for every single one of them. But of course, some of them are better than others. So today, I'm gonna go over all of them and rank them in order. So without further ado, let's get into it. At number 6, we have Electrolyte. This is very clearly the worst one, especially with the amount of setup you need. See, you need to first have temporary health, and then when you hit a blood mantra, you shock someone. Now this may or may not apply thunder talents, but it doesn't really matter. You need temporary health to use it, and it drains your temporary health to use it. For such a small effect using something as valuable as temporary health, it's really not worth it. At number 5, we have the Chaser talent, Scorch Blood. This literally is just Scorch Peak, but for blood. Block breaking anyone with a blood mantra sets them on fire, especially with the lack of very consistent block breaking mantras for Bloodrend. But with those two out of the way, we can get into the decent talents, which at number 4, we have Blood and Iron. All you need to know is when you pull rods, you just gain some blood back. This is not really that good, especially with the amount of blood gain not known too well. But it's also really easy to get blood back anyways from a single multi-hit mantra, so it's just not that good. Although the recolor of every blood mantra is pretty sweet. And hey, if you like these types of videos, consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 3K, and this lets me know that people like to see these videos, so it'll help me out a ton. Thank you. At number 3, we have Brain Death. This is just an upgrade to Suffocation Path, as hitting anyone with a current suffocation with a blood mantra increases the duration. It's literally just Silencer's Blade for mantras. This would be good if Spectre Path didn't exist. So while it is a nice talent, it's not that great. And then we have number 2, Malevolent Sapper. More blood poisoning means more drain. That's really about it. And while this is a pretty decent buff to just overall gameplay, you're not really going to notice it that much, especially near the end of a fight where your opponent's not going to have either anyways. But it's at least active at all times. And finally, we have number 1, which I think is the best dual attunement talent for Bloodrend, which is Cold-Blooded. See, when you have someone affected by the chilled status effect, their blood is going to drain slowly. However, if you have Crystal Path, it will steal their blood when it detonates. Which, let's not forget, Crystal is pretty easy to detonate, especially since you can do it with a simple guard break. And the fact that it gives you elemental resistance when you proc it. Flash Freeze exists, which is actually going to be really good if someone can figure out how to combo these. So really, it's just another bonus to ice mantras. And if you run a heavy weapon with this, it's going to be way too good. If you think there's any secret tech that can make any of these talents go up a tier, you can tell me them in the comments and I'll heart any of them that seem actually good. And with that said, that's the end of the video. Like and sub. See ya.